Hello, I'm Cassandra Ramos, and here's my introduction video. Alright, so I am a Spanish teacher for Baltimore County Schools. I teach at Lansdowne Middle School. It's my first year teaching. As you can see, I have a picture of my homeroom students, and they're also one of my 7th grade class that I teach Spanish. Lovely kids. Love them a lot. Okay, so interesting facts about me. I'm originally from San Francisco, California. I was born in the city and I lived in San Rafael, California for 18 years. That's about a 30 to 45-minute commute from the city. In 2008, I moved to Baltimore, Maryland to get my Bachelor of Arts, originally in dance, but in sophomore year, I switched to Spanish and I minored in Latin American Studies. In high school, I started dance and I fell in love with the art form and I was really passionate about it, which is why I chose Guthrie College as the college to go to. In spring of 2011, I studied in Argentina, Cordoba, Argentina, as part of the Gaucho program where they require you to study abroad before you graduate. There were two options, either study in Spain for 3 months or study in Argentina for 6 months. And my academic advisor, Florencia, she's Argentinian, and she encouraged me to pick the Argentinian program because it was a longer time period to be in the country, and the academic courses there were a bit more rigorous. So I definitely got pushed a lot and learned a lot in those 6 months living in Argentina. I played basketball in elementary school, middle school, and a little bit in high school. I'm Latina. I have Guatemalan heritage. Guatemala is located in Central America. I'm the oldest of three. I have two younger sisters. I also have two children, William, who is 6 years old, and Maya, who is 4. And I have a stepson, James. My husband is originally from England, and he moved to Baltimore, and that's how we met. And then we've been together for a very long time. So, why did I enter the field of education or coaching? For the longest time, I didn't consider being a teacher. I didn't want to be a teacher because I knew it was a lot of work to be a teacher. And I've been told that I would be a good teacher, but I tended to avoid that career path for the longest time. I was a really good student growing up. Many, considered me an overachiever, so they figured, if you're such a good student, you could, transition that into being a good teacher. But it just was, my heart wasn't in it at the time. I didn't see myself as a teacher, and I was really intimidated by the aspect. But recently, a opportunity opened up for a Spanish position for Lansdowne Middle School, and I took it. The commute's very challenging. The job itself is very challenging. I'm continuously learning as I teach my students. And reflecting back, I realized that I wanted to use my college degree because I got a BA in Spanish. I did work for Baltimore County as a Spanish interpreter for 3 years, so that was very fulfilling for the time being. I got to interact with people, with the students, the faculty, and the parents, and that was awesome. And I got to practice my Spanish. All of my family still live in California, so it's hard for me to maintain my Spanish and to practice it. My husband doesn't speak Spanish, and my kids are in this phase where they're like refusing to learn Spanish. So, teaching Spanish is like one of the few ways I practice my Spanish. But I came up with 5 reasons. So I wanted to use my college degree. I wanted a job where I interacted with other people. I wanted to make an impact on others. I wanted to find my place in the world. Graduating after college, I honestly didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't know what role I wanted to take on. I did a lot of retail jobs, and before I became a Spanish teacher, I was a Spanish tutor, and I was a preschool teacher for about a year. So I taught 2-year-olds to 5-year-olds, and that was a really cool experience. And that kind of helped me realize that I wanted to be a teacher, but have it be more tailored to Spanish. And then I also wanted a job that was full time and I am able to support my family financially because I do have children and kids come first. So that's me, Cassie. I'm excited to meet everybody virtually and hopefully get to know everyone, hopefully in person, and hear your stories. I really enjoy traveling, and I think traveling is a neat way to broaden your perspectives, and it definitely helps you grow as a person. I would say that the teachers in my life who taught me from kindergarten to college definitely made an impact, and they've definitely helped me grow into this critically compassionate person that I am today. And quite honestly, I don't think I would be where I am now if it wasn't for their effort and their willpower to push me as a thinker. And in just like having the experiences, traveling and meeting new people has really shaped this love to interact with others and to practice speaking Spanish and just, learning as you go. So yeah, that's me, guys. Awesome. Oh man, 7 minutes. I'm sorry if you haven't noticed, I tend to talk a lot. Oh, I apologize for the long video.